Hi, I'm Naomi.
I'm Katie.
And welcome to Latis TV Gaming News, bringing you all the Korean game news straight from South Korea.
Bad news for PUBG, as it has been reported that the popular shooter has been banned this week in an Indian city and is facing scrutiny from the country's Child Rights Commission. A petition to ban PUBG in India has received the official support of the country's National Commission for Protection of Child Rights. The petition comes after news that the police department of the city Rajkot banned both PUBG and PUBG Mobile and even made 16 arrests in total so far. Despite citing concerns that the game is highly addictive and has a negative impact on players' behavior, conduct and language, the ban and petition make no mention of other arguably more currently popular shooters like Fortnite or Apex Legends. Whether the ban gains traction and goes nationwide is still to be seen. We'll keep you updated.
And in some other sad news for PUBG, the game's founder and creator Brandon Green has announced that he will be moving on from working on the series in Seoul to set up a brand new division in Europe. Green, aka PlayerUnknown, made the official statement last week that he would be relocating to Amsterdam to head a new division focused on research and game development for PUBG's special projects. Though he will remain a consulting creative director for PUBG, the game's development will now be officially led by Tae-seok Chung.
MU Origin 2 may have just launched in January, but it has already welcomed a major new update, with a brand new Diviner class coming to the Abyssal Realm. The new Diviner class is a well-rounded, ranged magic wielder with a strong performance in both damage dealing and defense. She is also said to have powerful assist and support abilities with both healing and defensive buffs in her skill set. The update also comes with a new talent system for players to tailor their character's growth and refine their skills. You can check out the update live in-game.
Who knows what's going on with Nexon's majority shares, but we do know what the company has in mind for the first half of the year, as they've revealed a roadmap for their upcoming mobile releases at the most recent Nexon Special Day. The event held on March 12th showcased a variety of new mobile games scheduled for the first half of 2019. Familiar names like Traha and MapleStory M sat alongside Nexon's major announcement, Godzilla Defense Force. With a soft deadline of June, they also announced side-scroll action RPG Magia Charm Saga, a Western launch for Durango Wildlands, and a worldwide launch of the long-awaited Overhit from NET Games.
And one of the first games from Nexon's roadmap has made its debut as Lyn the Lightbringer launched globally last week. Lyn the Lightbringer is a hero collection RPG with over 120 diverse and unique characters. Its major USP is the stunning artwork of Jung Juno, the acclaimed art director of Lineage 2, with 3D rendered models converted from his distinctive 2D illustrations. The global launch excludes Japan and China and currently supports 7 languages, including English, Korean, Vietnamese, and German. You can download Lyn the Lightbringer on both the Apple and Android app stores today.
We're about to head into week 3 of the Korean Contenders 2019 Season 1 round robin, but before the third round officially kicks off, let's take a look back at week 2, which managed to keep up the surprises and potentially set off some alarm bells for the rest of the season. Week 2 started with a litmus test for WGS Armament as they faced off against defending champions Runaway. Though WGS managed to steal a win on the first map of Nepal, Runaway woke up on map 2, taking the match 3-1. O2 Blast managed to pull through a close game against Geekstar, with a draw on Blizzard World causing a 2-1 victory to O2. The second day turned our expectations on their heads as favourites Element Mystic lost 3-1 against MVP Space's new roster, with last season's finalists being fully held on both Blizzard World and Gibraltar. The second game of the day was closer but just as surprising, with Genji and GC Busan Wave pushing their match to a map 5, and Genji ultimately turning it out on Oasis to clinch the victory 3-2. Which means week 2 ended with a table sandwich by last season's finalists, Runaway sitting pretty at the top with 2 victories, and Element Mystic sitting down at the bottom, racking up a rather unenviable map differential. Playoffs aren't out of the question for Element Mystic, but they will need to start picking up the wins as soon as possible. They play their fellow stumbling titans, GC Busan Wave, on March 20th. For the 19th, the WGS versus MVP Space game should be a good matchup, as both relatively new rosters are beginning to find their footing this season. As always, you can catch all of the games on the official Twitch channels. Despite not being part of Season 1, Team Griffin has their sights set on the future, as the org took to Twitter to announce that they will be recruiting new players for their Overwatch team. There haven't been any official announcements about departures or replacements, but we'll be sure to keep you posted. And speaking of teams that failed to make the group stages, White Whale Incheon Esports will likely be looking for a new main tank soon, as Jung Mak has left the org for greener pastures. He will be playing under the tag JMAC for LGE Huya, the Chinese academy team for the Chengdu Hunters. JMAC will join fellow Korean Piggy on an otherwise fully Chinese roster.
Finally, there are some events on the horizon. Free registration for the Play Expo exhibition in May has begun. Do not miss this opportunity to sign up if you enjoyed previous year's event. The annual Play Expo event will be held at the Kintex Exhibition Center from May 9th to May 12th. With over a decade under its belt, Play Expo has become one of the biggest global game shows in Korea, aiming to serve as a bridge between game developers, publishers, and customers. Free registration for visitors will be available until April 7th. After then, tickets will cost 6,000 won per person. We have put a link to the advanced registration in the description below. Here's another event to put in your calendar, especially for fans of comics. Can you guess? It's the biggest comic event of the year, Comic-Con. Tickets for 2019 Seoul Comic-Con have gone on sale this week. Are you guys excited? While guests and exhibitors are yet to be officially confirmed, tickets for this year's Seoul Comic-Con officially went on sale yesterday on March 18th. Tickets purchased online qualify for an exclusive discount. The event will be held at COEX from August 2nd to August 4th. We will keep you updated on any news regarding the lineup as the event approaches. You can buy your tickets online now from Global Interpark. We've put a link in the description below.
If you're planning on heading out to Play Expo or Comic-Con, let us know in the comments below.
That's it for today. See you guys next week. Bye bye.
Bye.